Always good, ABM. We added to Let me get the screen up real quick. That's me. There we go. The epidemic of the fake YNs. You feel me? These YNs. You feel me? Some niggas real, some of them not. Let's get to it.
Who am I here with?
You speaking of C-Dog with that button game. C-Dog button game.
Huh?
What?
Speaking of C-Dog button game.
What the fuck is a button game?
Bro, start switching on it, bro. You know the vibes.
Nah,
that nigga TikTok made.
You go to school
TikTok made.
Sometimes, bro.
Where did you just come from?
I just came from the block, bro. Was in the BR all day though, bro.
Yo, come here. Pull up.
Oh,
Where did he
shit.
just come from? Just now. Like, where was he just at?
School.
So why did you just lie to me?
We gotta talk about this corny obsession
Come
that people
on.
have with sounding and looking tough. First off, not only is dude wearing a ski mask,
I like Dragon Ball in the Koski
he's
background.
calling himself C. Button Gang.
I'm
If
saying.
you don't know what a button is, a button refers to a switch. A switch is this little box you put in the back of a Glock to make it fully automatic. That means with one press, it'll basically empty the whole clip. And if y'all didn't know, if you get caught with one of those, you can be facing up to 10 years federal time. And last
10
but not
years?
least, are we gonna pretend
Ooh.
like his friend didn't just expose him for coming from school when he was pretending to come from the block? Capping in broad daylight like
Ain't
that,
nothing wrong with
cameras
going to
running
school
and
neither,
all.
man.
They be claiming imaginary blocks, be having imaginary ops, toting imaginary switches, living in an
But chat,
imaginary.
y'all should have really peeped. A real YN, you would have heard a nigga clearly through his mask. That nigga gotta take the mask down multiple times to talk. He's not equipped for this. You feel me?
World.
He
Now, I will say that a
wasn't.
part of me is glad that he is capping, because that means that he's not actually living that type of lifestyle. But another part of me is also disappointed, because be yourself.
Hey, what's up, man?
What are you afraid of?
I've been asking my mom for like $20 or some shit like that, bro, to cop the spray.
So you asked your
What?
mom for her hard-earned money that she woke up to, like, go to work for it and all of that shit, and you going to buy it for some Zod.
Nah, yeah, pretty much, but my mom thinks it's for food.
And you
Are
don't
you
find
proud of
nothing
that?
wrong with going to get sprinkles.
Nah, bro, I'm a grown-ass man, bro. Fuck do I look like, bro? We was on the
These niggas built like little Reggie, bro.
block, bro, right? With my mans, bro. We siphon with the spray, bro. This no old come on the block, bro. He like, you too young to be smoking, bro. I'm like, bro, nigga, suck my bro.
Wait, you threw the frank at the old head?
This telling me, bro, go to school, bro. But why am I wasting 6 hours of my day, bro?
Yo, we gotta stop normalizing letting niggas be bums. So dude is leeching off his
That's
mom
bummy.
to do drugs, and he's also being disrespectful to the elders. You know, I remember when street had a moral code. People would join the streets to make money, take care of their family, represent something, but now it's just become a gimmick. People are literally doing it for the image. I remember back in the day, street dudes were somewhat decent to their community. You know, outside of supplying them with drugs or beefing with their opposition, they took care of the people on their block. But nowadays, it's like 80% or more of street dudes are just bums. I'm talking about sitting around, no job, no interest in progressing in life, no goals, no aspirations.
A street nigga goal is to smoke weed that day, catch a body, and make that into a rap song and blow up. That's the only path in life. Either catch a body and make a song about it and that shit blow up, or go to jail. That's about it.
Just sitting around waiting for the next big play. Sitting around looking tough. I mean, dudes are out here risking their lives and their freedoms for less than minimum wage. Being a burden to their family, living with their baby moms. It's just bad out here all around. Look, I'm not a street dude, obviously.
That nigga
but if I was in the
rich.
streets trapping, I'ma either get rich or die trying. I'm definitely not half-assing it. And you see, what kids like this guy don't realize,
How them YNs take school pictures nowadays?
Hey.
Pants tight as fuck.
Ain't no way these dudes taking the picture of the ski mask.
what they
Paying
don't
about
realize is
tight
that
as fuck,
street
too.
life isn't what it's cracked out to be. Yes, at some points it might look cool, but after the adrenaline wears down, you get to realize that street life confines you to your neighborhood. Most street dudes will be born on that block, grow up on that block, and die on that block. And most of the time won't even reach old age. That's just the reality of it. And when it comes to this portrayal of street life, I definitely blame rappers and their entourages for painting this unrealistic image of what it's like to be a rapper or to be homies with one.
Hey man, the way some niggas be living, like them 4PF niggas, them boys is living life. I can't blame a nigga for wanting to be like that. Niggas look like they was living life in the fast cars. And I can't blame a nigga for wanting to live like that.
Next couple of clips are gonna show you exactly how played
But
out.
I like the
being a
benefits
thug
and not the
is,
drawbacks.
How played
You feel
out
me?
street life is in general, and how a lot of these macho, too tough for their own good type of guys are living their lives.
Meek Mill spent a quick 30K on Patrons.
I
But y'all
counted
peep,
9 grown men.
you peep how all the niggas looking at him, spreading out the money. Oh my gosh, I can't be a bum ass nigga. I can't be a bum ass nigga when I get older, man.
all
I really
staring
can't.
at one grown man,
That's
expecting
crazy.
him to pay for them. And keep in mind, this was dude's birthday. How am I spending
That's
money
crazy.
on y'all on my birthday? Do y'all see how they're looking at the money in his hands?
That's
As a
they
man, I
feed
can't
it.
imagine you maintaining your autonomy when another man is spending on you like this. There's literally videos out there that allege that NBA YoungBoy slaps members of his crew.
YB do slap some of them. But it's the simple fact that he the boss, so it's like, nigga can't touch him. Like, don't matter if you won't touch him. I ain't gonna let you touch him. Nobody around who gonna let, none of the real members gonna let you even touch him. So it's like, they go get their ass slapped. Or what.
Niggas getting niggas getting slapped by a young boy. I know some niggas that love to be in that position though. You feel me? Not me. I know a lot of niggas that love to be slapped by a young boy just to be around his.
Whatever will happen, go happen. Ain't nobody touch him.
And you can't touch a nigga neither, man.
I ain't allowing a nigga to touch him.
They took that.
Because he's the leader and the breadwinner of the group, they can't do anything to retaliate. And that's another reason why I can never live that type of lifestyle. Because I'm definitely crashing out about my respect. And it gets even crazier.
Bro, like, let's say we go to the mall, right?
Yeah.
At this time, I love robbing jeans, right?
Yeah,
They're talking about $500 a pair of jeans.
Tell me they gave you some type of fucking...
Of course, nah, we still cool to this day, bro. That's my guy.
Take care of you.
Okay.
You'll see people like this.
Pouting around, trying to get.
So if you buy shit for yourself, you gonna look like just a greedy ass, selfish ass nigga.
So then the type of nigga I am, I'm like, all right, everybody grab a pair. And then my worst shopping experience.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, but I couldn't, bro. You feel me? You know I spend on my dogs if I got the money. But for nigga keep trying to add on to the shit I'm trying to get a nigga, no, that's where to draw the line. That's like telling a nigga you at McDonald's, grandson, he grabbed two combo meals. You feel me? That's bullshitting. He's bullshitting.
Shit came out.
Yeah.
We talking about $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 pair of jeans, bro. I'm buying 30 pair of jeans. Now, mind you, I'm only wearing one pair, but we spending 45. I'm spending 45,000 in this motherfucker on jeans, bro. I ain't even get my shirt yet.
Oh, I would hate to be a gangster rapper. Spending 40-something K to be able to buy some pair of pants without some grown man feeling entitled to my money. And y'all could tell that dude low-key had no choice. Cause he was talking about they giving him that look. And you know what that mean, bro?
Yeah,
if they give you that look one too many times, you can already expect they about to backstab you. They gonna backdoor you so bad. I'm sorry, but there comes a certain point when you gotta realize that you can't make everybody rich. You can give people opportunities, give them a helping hand, but you can't fund their whole lifestyle. But you see, the thing is with these type of guys, you can't even explain that to them because they'll literally put their whole lives on halt and stop everything they got going on, which a lot of times it isn't much, and get on the road to be with this rapper just to feel a little bit of notoriety and experience a little bit of what it feels like to have money. I mean, just look at this.
And they got no talent half the time.
You got $1 million cash. We on live.
Hold on, wait. Before you go any further, let's talk about that.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. OTF is a real example of this. Dirk and Vaughn was only niggas I could rap. Keep it been that I really cared about. Dirk and Vaughn, only niggas that could rap. All the other niggas, I'm not hearing not one nigga drop a tough ass mixtape or album. Like, let's keep it a book.
This never happened, man. You know what I mean? He came to $1 million worth of game
with $1 million.
With $1 million, man.
So you got the sausage fest of dudes who all put their lives to the side and just decided to tour the country with Lil Durk. The reason I'm showing you these clips and the clips I'm about to show you
it's like they go to camp.
This is the peak experience for a street dude. Believe it or not, the people who are in these rappers' entourages and the ones who be around them, they're the fortunate few because the vast majority of these street dudes are broke and they'll never get the experiences that these rappers and their entourages have. Most, if not all, the guys in that room that came with Lil Durk are probably getting their expenses covered by him. I don't know what it is, but something about that just doesn't sit right with me. I could never be the side character in anybody's life. Living like an NPC is crazy to me. And I know some of you guys might say, okay, the artist probably needs protection because they have ops, but I'm gonna let 50 Cent explain it.
I see artists, they break, they begin to have momentum, starts to feel good things happen.
Recipes
what they do is they grab those guys that are like that from the environment because it makes them secure that they have that around. But those guys need you to have problems for you to need them to be there. So they have to kind of create conflict,
right,
for you to see them handle it with no problem, for you to feel secure with having them there. You got to do whatever you got to do.
It's a double-edged sword at that point.
Like that for later, because then later you're gonna take care of it. You're gonna make sure you're all right.
How can niggas be okay being a broke nigga like that
no
much?
compensation for what he's doing at the moment.
All you accomplish is smoking weed every day.
He's not afraid of
and being a nigga yes man in his corner. I couldn't do it, Chet.
Be comfortable.
I couldn't.
Feel secure with having that kind of person around, and he'll know you keep him. It's a higher probability you would.
50 basically explained how having an entourage full of crash outs attracts problems. Because in their head, if there's no issue for them to resolve, they lose their value. So sometimes they go out of their way to create the problem. That's why I feel like it's better to get a professional security team. First of all, they're professionals, so they're good at what they do. You also don't have to worry about stuff like getting backdoored or someone being jealous or mad that you didn't buy them something. If you really think about it, it's a win-win. The whole reason why I brought up this rappers and their entourage thing is to show you how played out street life is. Because really, when you're a street dude, there's only 3 options you have. It's to either 1, be a drug dealer. And of course, that means risking your life and risking going to jail. 2, be a rapper or some sort of artist. But the thing is, if you're actually in the streets, the only socially acceptable thing is for you to be a gangster rapper. Which, if we've learned anything by now, it might be one of the most dangerous jobs. And the 3rd option is to be a part of the entourage of the first 2. Now, I know some of you guys might be like, what about becoming an athlete? And the truth is, a lot of street dudes don't have the discipline or the resources to make that happen. Day by day, professional, high-level sports are becoming an athleticism thing and not actually about the raw talent. Because a bunch of people are talented, but they don't have that support system, that circle around them to help nurture them. So as you can see, as a street dude, you don't have a bunch of options when it comes to making a ton of money. Most of your options will either get you unalived, end up in jail, and are very unlikely to actually succeed. Now, taking all this into account, I struggle to understand why people who've gotten the opportunity to go to the next level and make a way for themselves still act like this.
What? I'm saying. But like, niggas try to put on, why you putting on? You're on campus. That nigga's probably recording. They gonna leak the footage. You're going. That's premeditated, you feel me? Because you already say you on blitz his ass twice on document. That shit get out, you're going to jail for life, buddy. Over a bitch that's going. Let's think about this. Let's think. You can find a whole new girl. She's probably gonna be going too. It's life.
You getting close. You close.
Better not shoot at my bitch, I'ma kill his ass.
Like,
did the hoes see? Did the hoes hear that? Do I look cool?
And like,
the fact that he repeated himself twice makes that clip that much worse.
And then he looked at the dimes too.
Trying to act like a thug, trying to act tough on a college campus. Bro was out here beefing with scholars. Bro's ops are studious fellows. Dude is beefing with upstanding citizens. Stuff like this makes me furious, because just judging off the video, dude probably plays college ball, probably has some sort of scholarship, and he's out here talking about Swiss cheesing somebody. There's so many people who wish they had the opportunity to even experience one day in his life. And you know what I hate? Dudes only act this tough when they know no one is around to check them. I swear you 2 tough ass niggas are so corny. And I already know someone's gonna come in my comments talking about, oh, some of us actually did grow up in that environment. Some of these dudes are actually street dudes. And to those people, I just want to tell you, I don't care. If God bless you with the opportunity to go D1 and possibly get the chance to go to the NFL, at some point you gotta learn how to grow.
Get that shit up. You gotta get that bitch.
Now,
get that
I'm not
shit
saying
up.
lose touch with who you are and where you come from, but you definitely gotta start carrying yourself differently. And this is strictly my opinion. But college football players, especially D1 college football players, the ones who get most of the publicity, the ones that get the NIL deals, you know, the ones who have little kids watching them, probably obsessed with them, need to not be doing these little YN stunts, acting like they're Swiss cheesing someone, not having decorum on the field. Because let's be real, once you make it to that D1 status, especially if you're performing well, your life becomes too high profile for you to even consider living that type of lifestyle. And yeah, at the end of the day, a little competition is nice, but no matter how competitive they get, you gotta remember these guys are athletes, not thugs. And this RDC World Skit perfectly shows how goofy dudes look when they have the opportunity to make it out and to make money, but they choose to pursue that street lifestyle.
And that's another Billboard hit.
Man,
yes, sir.
I always knew you had it in you, bro, since the beginning, bro.
It's really y'all though, because y'all had my back since the beginning.
Hey, we always down, baby. Always down, man.
We still got to go back to the hood and show them niggas that I ain't no bitch though. They can't be thinking that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
what are you talking about?
One thing, content creators, they don't be going through this though. Well, most of them, you feel me? They don't have to prove nothing for real. Like how these rappers and all that athletes gotta do all that shit. Like, nigga, just be yourself, nigga. Just be yourself.
They thinking we getting sweet.
Nigga, we don't have no ops. What are you saying?
We're good.
And on top of that, bro, we gotta get back on the drugs, bro.
Back on the drugs is crazy.
For like 10 minutes, bro. Wait, slow down.
They was on the block for 10 minutes.
Look, we just grew up in the hood. You was rapping. We made it, bro. What are you talking about? Let's
trying to get my money in different places, different avenues of revenue. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, invest. Nigga,
invest. I'm saying though.
Invest.
But That's slow money, bro.
That's slow money?
That's slow money.
Yeah.
Nigga, we had no money. Then you rapped it, we made it. Let's
That's
go.
real.
No. And on top of that, when shit goes sour, I need a nigga that's gonna take the charge. And you look like the one that's gonna do it.
What?
What makes you think that? What are you talking about?
I ain't never seen you snitch ever.
Ain't never.
When was I ever snitched before? What are you saying?
So all three of y'all gonna do it.
What we
gotta go back to the hood, bro. This shit
We
bigger
do
than rap.
not have to go.
It's bigger than rap, bro.
It's
Let's
bigger
show
than
love to them,
rap.
Send money back there. We don't have to go.
God.
So y'all gonna snitch.
Y'all,
Nigga, where did that word
come
from?
from? Wait, that's how some niggas act though. That's really how some niggas think.
We about to snitch. Why does that word always pop up in nigga conversations?
Man, y'all niggas cut off, bro. Get out, bro. Can't believe y'all niggas switched up like that, bro.
You're not even that hood, bro. That shit crazy.
Not even that hood.
So my message is for anyone who isn't in the streets, stop pretending.
Wow,
to
we'll be in a
the
gated community
streets.
with my
And
money
if
up.
you made it out
You
the
feel me?
streets, stop
No
being
bullshit.
attached to them and stop glorifying them. Even if you do happen to have ops. And the perfect example I could give you is Duke Dennis, because people unalived his.
Dude, Dennis, that nigga he's just generational, huh? He's everywhere. He's everywhere, Chad. Where did he come from? Where did the topic of Duke Dennis even come from in this video?
Cousin, and instead of trying to get revenge, he forgave them and he leveled up his life.
The only reason why I'm in this situation is because somebody killed my cousin, bro. And the dude who killed my cousin went to jail. His sister and his mama went to the police and said that I did something that I didn't do because they was trying to put me in jail because it was some animosity and some disrespect going on between my peoples and they peoples, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which is naturally
women be
understandable,
evil.
Bro. Your brother just my cousin.
I'm saying, like,
you know what I'm saying? So,
wait, how the fuck? Why the fuck would you do that? Cause your brother killed another nigga cousin. You want to put the nigga in, like, does that make sense?
There was a lot of back and forth going on, a lot of social media.
Y'all gotta take that. Hey, y'all killed the nigga cousin.
Bro, Lord can strike me dead, but I don't have no problem, no bad feeling with the dude who my cousin. I forgive him. The girl who did this, you know what I'm saying? Who went and did that, I forgive her. I went on about my life.
Look, I'm not telling you have to forgive someone who hurt you that deeply. All I'm saying is that the only thing you get from partaking in street life is self-destruction. You're gonna end up either broke, dead, or in jail. And for all the young fellas out there, please don't go partaking in something you're not ready for and end up like this guy.
Don't understand why you keep lying. And then you got mad it's gonna be a snitch. And then it matter. It don't matter. This is not no joke. You would die. You would die. Life sentences here.
Life?
And this is like really
Instead of
ending up like that, how about y'all try to have a strong sense of
Nigga,
self?
let that
Go make some
information
money.
out
Get your
instantly.
family out the hood. Follow your dreams. Make something of yourself. All of y'all got the potential to be something.
Do we?
But with that being said, if you made this far, go ahead and like, comment,
Hey,
subscribe.
if anybody watch right now, if you a young nigga watching me, you feel me? Don't be a street nigga. Don't be a drug dealer. If worse come to worse, be a yammer for like two years and invest into a business, alright? Alright. Y'all boys like, comment, subscribe. I was bullshitting towards the end, but if you do that, that's you.